YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back in Total War Attila. We're going to be continuing the Himyar campaign. We have reignited the war with the Sassanids. Been a pretty bloody one so far, which, I don't know, that's made things fun. So we have Ctesiphon, we've got Meshan here. This army is going to retrain for one more turn and then be pretty much ready to go. I think I'm going to stop by, raise Susa to the ground, and then move on for some more Sassanid targets. Just really want to break the back of the Sassanid Empire. That's my goal here. We are sieging out the Garamantians, who apparently feel like they have very nice chances versus me. I'd like to see that in action. So we will just take a look-see and see how well they do. Let's go ahead and end the turn here so we can get on to the next bit. I don't know how long I'm going to play the Himyar campaign for. I mean, I want to get to a point where we feel like we're pretty much victorious. The reason I say that is because there's so many campaigns you all are asking me to do right now. Way more than I'm ever going to have time to do. Warhammer's coming up in April, and obviously I want to cover it. I'd like to be covering an Age of Charlemagne campaign right now, but I have all these. And so I didn't feel like getting extra stuff started when I need to finish this stuff. I'd really like to put some closure to the Carthage campaign. And then put some closure to this too. I don't know what closure means on this one yet. You all can give me some of your thoughts. But I'm kind of thinking about what would feel like victory here. They're going to run away from Ptolemais, the Garamantians will. But they're not going to attack me. They feel like they have such spectacular chances. According to the auto-resolve. I'm not going to pay you for a non-aggression pact. You can feel free to pay me if you'd like. Agent success, agent success. So 3 agent success. Fully repair the dam, which is going to cost us a fortune. And political obstruction. Okay, let's we're going to make this guy do it here. And same thing there. And same thing there. Alright. Okay, so lots of enemy agents outside Osirene, and all of them are being successful right now, which is fantastic. It's not really, I'm being sarcastic. My agents are failing. Critical failure, excellent! That means one of my guys got wounded in the process. So, yeah, I've had enough of these agents sitting here and doing their thing to me. I'm going to actually, well, there's a full dang Sassanid stack here. Well, I'm going to wait for another turn then. Syria is really angry. Like, really angry. Let's see what we got going on here. We got a bazaar, so I can start recruiting spies, and I need to do so. They would come in quite handy here. Let's see, we're building the militia encampment so we can get Rumha warriors, which would be nice. Desert hurlers, desert bowmans. I don't think we need anything of this sort. It's just going to use up food in a province that doesn't have a particularly large amount. Let's go here, and I think I was going to actually build the food trader. Yeah, and then this one's going to be our sanitation slot. So we'll have this province relatively well taken care of, though it is going to be quite angry for a turn or two. This army is ready to come out here and hit Susa. Just gonna auto-resolve here. Okay, and I am going to sack this joint for the money, and then hit it again and raise it. So that'll be another Sassanid border that we don't have to deal with. And that's my purpose there, just so that they can't outflank me from somewhere really is my main goal. My guys are not suffering attrition here, so I'm just going to keep waiting the Garamantians out. It says they have 24 turns to surrender, but they have 8 turns till they run out of supplies. And I'm going to hold that siege so that it gets rid of their towers, and I can really wreck the Garamantians. Now, they did send one army, like, hauling butt down here. So I'm going to move here to intercept it, because what they're going to try and do is get back here, get behind me, and take this city. Where they sieged here, it caused me all kinds of redonkulous damage, even though they never got inside the city. I'm going to do a camel herd. Why do we have a wheat farm here? This is a terrible province for a wheat farm, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, not a good one for a wheat farm. We need to convert that to a camel farm. Eat your camel, folks. Eat your camel. There's the fishing jetties. Let's pop that one in there. And then we are... I don't need the food from this thing, but I do need to repair it in order to convert it. So that's what we'll do. Okay. There's probably a lot more stuff I can build. I mean, I'm just not huge on it at the moment. Don't know why, but I'm not. Let's see. Can we afford the food consumption in this province? Yes, we can. Let's build the public baths. Is this building over here doing anything for us? We got the Himyarite thing, which is also consuming food. This thing's gonna add squalor, though. I mean, squalor's not gonna be an issue. Public order at this point will not be an issue because we have the polo pitch coming, and that's going to eat some more food too. But we should be fine food-wise. Let's go ahead and build up this weaver. I mean, that's quite a bit more wealth from the industry. That would be a worthwhile build. Nothing we can really do over here yet because we need more growth. We have this gem cutter, which gives us more gems for trade, but we're barely trading with anybody at the moment, so I don't even know that that building does me a whole big bunch of good. Let's see, military wharf. We're fine squalor-wise. Got the wheat kerns there, which is nice. Well, that jeweler would give us a considerable amount more money, but it also gives me a considerable amount more public order penalty. Though I think we can handle it. And we're good on food for now, too. God, everything eats the snot out of food on here. Almost need like a food trader here. I might have to get rid of the infantry barracks eventually. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that because that's, I mean, it's going to cause a lot of extra public order and squalor penalties, but it'll totally be worth it income-wise. Got a couple of characters we can upgrade. One is a general here. Let's try and make it to where we can get down to that one that kind of gives us a little bit of all three. Shamar, a champion. He's better at military training. He's got assault, military supply, and then the fatigue rate may not be a bad deal. Let's go ahead and end this turn. Okay, my fleet is in port. We can use that fleet to go out and hit Constantia. Put some herd on the Sassanids out there. They're stupid agents. Good grief. I've really hate agent spam, and it was bad in Rome 2 and Attila. The agent spam is real. I mean, it was bad in Shogun 2 also. I mean, there's no line, it was bad. Agents got like more and more powerful because I guess they wanted to try and make them more relevant for people in the campaign, and the agent spam from the AI is unreal sometimes. Oh, look who wants a peace treaty. But you want me to pay you. Nope. Rejected in its fullness. So these guys are going to attack me, and they feel like they have very good chances against my axes and heavy camels. I beg to differ. Strongly beg to differ. Let's go ahead and fight this. Yeah, my Balta defenders are going to eat these guys for lunch. I mean, it is going to be an easy victory for them over the spearmen, especially if my guys are in shield wall, the magical shield wall. Push to win. I'm not a big fan of shield wall. Like I am in terms of having the formation in the game. I'm not a fan of the way it functions. It just feels stupid. It's like, oh, if you push this button, you guys get more attack. Okay, I'm gonna push the button. And I'm going to sit here and let someone charge me because that's what works better. And I don't know, to me it just feels kind of weak. I'm not a huge fan of all the crazy abilities that have been added into Total War. They make the game a little too arcadey. Like, it's not like it's bad, like I can't stand the game or something, because I do like the game. But, you know, you look at a game like Total War Arena, for instance. Fundamentally, I like the idea of Total War Arena because it's very similar to Total War, but you want to know the reason why I don't play it too often? I've even gotten over the idea that, you know, you have to level up for a long time. Okay, fine, I'll live with that. It's not my favorite thing, but I'll live with it. And the thing that really gets me is there's just too much crap. Like, oh, you forgot to use that ability. Oh, you didn't time that ability right. Oh, the cooldown on that ability. Oh, you got to set the shortcut on that. It's just like, it's a game about mashing buttons, and to me, it's just not as fun. Yes, you have to mash buttons sometimes on a lot of games, and you know, I get it. I'm not trying to say that solely because you have to push a bunch of buttons I don't like it, but I think you all kind of get where I'm going with that. I don't dislike Total War Arena, I just don't like it enough to give up Rome 2 or Attila to frequently play it, if that makes sense. So I just don't feel the need to give up these games which provide me a more full Total War experience in favor of a game that's just multiplayer and very limited in scope since you control 3 players at a time. Now again, I like some of the features of it, I really do. Like the maps and stuff are great, but I'm just not a fan. Okay, I'm gonna actually pull these guys. Let's come around. Let's just get these guys set up. Take these guys out of shield wall, so we managed to block. Let's take these guys off fire at will because we're just going to hit our own axemen. Let's take out these guys. I'm going to come over here and engage the Desert Raiders, and we'll see if we can catch. Okay. Come back in there. Let's pull these cav around here, and let's bring our general around as well. Let's target their cavalry. My spears are getting destroyed by their cavalry, but we can get back in here and take care of them. Their javelins are tossing into that fight too. My axes are beasting it out in the center. They're doing just fine. Let's go get rid of those slingers. Actually, get rid of these guys. Let's target the back of this blob here. My axemen got in a real derpy formation there. It's frustrating. Okay, their javelins could hurt my they could hurt my camel warriors pretty bad, but they may not. And let's get out of. Killed their general. Go get the slingers. Axis charge. Spears, get into the back of that fight. Spears here. There we go. Let's pull both these units up here. We're going to go ahead and finish wrapping up these guys. I'm going to let their skirmish cav, whatever the heck it is, do its thing. My cavalry should destroy these mercenary desert hurlers in time, but there is a spear unit back here with precursors, so this could be painful. It's going to be painful, and I don't know how these mercenary desert hurlers are holding out that long against armored camel warriors, but they are. I don't know why they haven't thrown their precursors either, but they did not, so I'm out of here. See you later. Okay, let's see if we can pin these guys up. Getting attacked in the back. Spear wall bugs. Okay, do we got both these guys out of spear wall? I think we do. Let's get them up here. Trying to catch these skirmish cav, but they're running away from me, so screw that. Well, actually, I caught those guys. Let's go crush these spearmen. The charge from both sides. Send our axes out here. Spears are getting attacked here in the center. And let's pull our axes up here. I'm gonna attack those spearmen. Really? My armored camel warriors got defeated by desert-mounted skirmishers. Don't really know how that happened. And these guys, due to their poor morale, are about to rout. Wow. You know what? Just call off the charge on the spears. That's nonsense. Just get out of there. So I lost 2 armored camel warrior units. That's pretty irritating. Let's attack these guys. Get over here. Bring my cavalry around, and let's bring these archers up here and take care of these stupid skirmish cav that are getting on my nerves. And here, I routed the desert spears, but got charged by desert-mounted skirmishers, which are just wholly destroying my Balta defenders. Even though it's a light skirmish cavalry, very light skirmish cavalry. So it's a good thing they nerfed the impact damage of cavalry. Oh jeez. Now I did not manage that the best, but really very light skirmish cavalry destroying a heavy infantry. Oh, Total War Attila. I love you, but I also hate you. I really do like the campaign. I like the way it looks. I like that there's more enemy armies in it, and they seem to put up a better fight, and all this other kind of really... This kind of horse crap irritates me to no end. I'm not going to fight this. I'm going to have to auto-resolve it. They're going to win, and then I'm going to have to repair my... Just because they could walk around my army there. Ugh. Of course they did. If y'all can't tell, I've had it up past my eyeballs with the Garamantians. So I am so beyond ready for those guys to be dead. And of course, the Sassanid agents continue with success, except for one. Okay, natural causes. So Arabia Felix, was that one of my... It was not an agent again, it was just a statesman or something. Okay, let's go take care of a few things. So all my agents outside of Edessa are now gone, which is brilliant. Are they injured? Are they dead? I do not know. Let's go to the summary. They're injured or somewhere. Yeah, so apparently they're injured, and I'm going to have to wait for them to come back from wherever they were. Why is it going to take so many turns to replenish these guys? 7 turns? You're replenishing 1 man per turn. Wow. That's very much worth it. Let's go ahead and hit Constantia here. And why is it that they have decent chances? I'm just gonna auto-resolve this. Well, do I want to do... I really don't want to do that, because they're probably gonna screw me over. Let's just... Let's cancel that. And let's put in up here at Antioch, where we need the extra public order. And maybe we can... No, we're still gonna replenish absolutely awfully slow. Probably because we don't have the right buildings or something. These guys probably just sacked my town, and now they're gonna try and run away. So we're gonna kill these losers. Die, you dang booze hounds.
On the move, my lord.
Golly. Spend how much time repairing this province? Repair, repair. Camel herd.
My lord.
There we go. So this province is now all worked up because they hit it a couple of times. We defeated all the Garamantians over here, but the auto-resolve will probably still wind up in me getting my camels killed. We'll see. Nope. That's good. Yeah. I could subjugate the Garamantians, but no, I'm really not. So I'm going to sack it, and now I'm going to raise it.
We fight for you, my lord.
So now the Garamantians are a faction with no home, which is honestly kind of the way I like them. So they do have a set of ships left, but that's about it. I have not left them with much of anything else. Let's get these guys back over here and replenish a little. We can go ahead. I don't want to rebuild the Oriental Docks. I don't get that's going to do me. I'd way rather have a farm or something that's going to improve my growth. But we're stuck with what we got here. These provinces are wildly unhappy at the moment, so we need to continue to get the right buildings built to support them. What are we researching? Let's see what's going on in here. What's this guy want? Greek Christian man has been found breaking them. Well, execute him. I took a lot of time to think about that one, didn't I? As you can see, that Patchy's not in the mood for a situation that requires his tolerance at the moment. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and end the turn. Got my faction leader out here who's got some skills. We'll put the replenishment thing on. We can assign a provincial governor at Arabia Felix. That's the guy who died, was our governor. And apparently none of my family members are capable of doing the job. Way to go, losers. Looks like one's a governor, got a general here and there. Well, you know what? I don't really care. We're just going to wait until I can have it be one of my family members. One of them will come of age eventually. I'm lazy. I don't feel like going through the process of adopting the other guys and trying to make all that work. Yeah, keep living it up, you Sassanid punks. Get my agents back. I'll be after you. I don't know where they're at, but you've injured them and they've gone off somewhere now at this point. Sassanid scumbags. 7 turns to replenish my light boatman or whatever it was. Maybe it's because I don't have a finished or completed docks or something like that. I don't know. Because I did just recently capture Antioch, so that very well could be the case. Where are you going to go, Garamantia? Where are you going to go? The Africans want me to pay them for a peace treaty. That's preposterous. They have no such basis to pander for such things. None whatsoever. So, not gonna happen. Okay, enemy agents. 1 succeeded, 1 failed. We fixed the dam. Inspired farmer's bonus. That's nice. And I got my agents back. Brilliant. Let's see if we can get them re-injured trying to get rid of these guys. They're not really meant to take care of this kind of agent, and that's why they're struggling so hard. Wow, we got one of them. Yay! So we're down to 1 Sassanid agent. I have probably enough troops to try and lash out at Amida here.
Laying siege to the settlement.
Wow, that is a lot of Grivpenvar. Like a whole lot of Grivpenvar. And then they've got a ton of missile cavalry. I do have a lot of hurlers though. And that ought to be good against the Grivpenvar. I could night attack and they don't get these reinforcements. No, because they both come from the city, so that won't work. So let's just encircle and try and get the Sassanids to come out against me. Let's see what we got here. We got the plaza, we got the food trader. This needs to be a courthouse, and that needs to be the public baths. And this province is finally turning around a little bit on public order, though not a lot. Should be improving, though. We're going to need to go ahead and build the camel farm from a food standpoint as well. And we can start marching our faction leader back to civilization after having burned the Garamantian hovels to the ground. Should be in good shape now. Let's see, this army is retrained and we can head north to Arbella. So let's push up here. Yeah, we'll take Arbella on the next turn. This province is pretty unhappy just due to all the war, and I can't really build any buildings to make it any better at the moment. Got a champion with a skill that we can divvy out here. Call to arms, that'll be handy. Let's take care of that just in case we need to do some quick recruiting. Don't need to assign a governor, forgot. See if the Sassanids, they should come out and attack me here, I think. And I do believe we're in good position to defeat them. Hopefully they don't have more reinforcements around. Oh no, they're going to try and kill my general or something first, just so that it takes a cav unit off the field for me. They did not take my general off the field, but they undermined my command, so general's attributes -2. That's pretty irritating. Sassanids are going to come at me. They do have 2 onager. I only have 1. But I'll be okay. I'm going to use my onager to target their Grip Penvar or their mercenary Savaran Cataphracts, one of the two. All the cavalry I can kill, I will, and I'm going to keep my slingers kind of back behind my infantry for cover. And obviously I'm going to use my slingers, hopefully, to target some of these guys down. It is raining. It's odd to be fighting what are mostly desert provinces, and now it's going to be raining. Let's keep our guys fairly bunched up here in thick ranks. It's going to be our only prayer for slowing down the Sassanid shot cav spam. Let's get our onager. I'm going to put my onager a little further forward, and I'll move my troops forward. Okay, we do have Himyarite Shotalai in this stack, which is actually not ideal because it's not as good versus cavalry, but it'll work. We don't want it on flaming. We don't want it on fire at will. I'm going to choose my targets. There's my range marker. The mercenary Savaran cavalry might get my attention before anything else. Even the shot cavalry, because I think the Savaran cav is a particular threat.
The enemy has reinforcements.
It's going to be a while before they get up here. I don't know if they're going to wait on the reinforcements or even where they're coming from.
The enemy approaches.
Just going to keep fast forwarding. They only have 1 mercenary Savaran cav, and it's right there. I do believe that's probably going to be my first onager target. And any missed shots might hit shot cavalry that's in the neighborhood, so it could end up being good. This is my line of fire here. Okay, let's go ahead and take our infantry. And let's push them up ahead of my onager. Take our slingers right behind the infantry to slow down enemy cav. And cavalry move up. And onager target the mercenary. Oh, the Savaran cav is in hiding. So go ahead and hit the Savaran cataphracts. I saw some grip. No, aim at the Grip Penvar. The Savaran cavalry is right here in the brush, and it's hidden from my view at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and brace up my axes so I don't forget later. Their onager are going to be in range of me shortly. They are in range. Crap. And I have to kind of keep my infantry here to protect, so this is going to be bad. I'm going to take a ton of losses to their onager. AI onager are usually overly accurate. And all the units that I want to shoot are hidden at the moment. So that's irritating. Persian mounted bowman. I don't care about the Persian mounted bowman. Okay, target the Savaran Sardar. Pull back over here. Okay. Just Persian mounted bowmen still. Okay, let's... Okay, their shot cavalry is just going to go straight for my axes there, and they have more Grip Penvar out there. That is a Savaran Cataphract. There's their Savaran cavalry. I'm going to take these 3 units. Their Savaran cavalry can sit right outside my range, which means that's exactly what it's going to do. I'm going to target it with the onager. And I'm going to move these units just slightly forward so that my slingers can get range. That stupid shot cavalry overlapped me here. Okay, that cavalry is going to waste its charge in my slingers. I'm going to get into diamond. Wow, it totally wrecked my slingers, like insta-wrecked. Let's get into diamond formation with what we can get into diamond formation with. I'm trying to hit the Savaran cavalry, but we're not having a lot of effect. We did wreck their Lockman scouts, though my camels out here totally got charged by Griv Penvar, but let's get back here and see if we can get our spears to help. Okay, Griv Penvar got into me over here as well. That's great. More Griv Penvar there. Okay, enemy general just got into me. The Sassanids are all over me right now in the charges, and they're being somewhat successful. Looks like we have gotten their mercenary Savar and Cav though, so that is a victory. I'm going to target those Griv Penvar cataphracts. Here we hopefully can turn this around. My camel warriors took a nasty charge from the Griv Penvar, but we've got 2 units, and I just took another nasty charge from the Griv Penvar there. I'm getting hammered by Griv Penvar. Why can I not quick an attack? Thank you. Okay, let's get in here and attack these guys. Okay, attack. Attack. We are going to beat the Griv Penvar back there, which is good. Chase. No, no, they're pulling out, and it's going to end up screwing over my units there. Savrin Sardar is lasting much better than I would like him to here.
The enemy general is fallen.
That's good news.
We will darken the skies.
Okay, get over here and let's help finish up this fight. Okay, we got rid of all their cavalry over here, and we've still got this cavalry. So, ugly, ugly fight. Ugly, ugly fight, but slingers actually came in handy here. Killed a lot of enemy skirmish cavalry, and they're going to continue to do so here. So I'm going to let my slingers pepper these guys a little. Yeah, that's a lot of slinger fire incoming there, though I'm almost out of ammo with some of the units. Should be enough to make them waver. It was. Crap, that Savrin Sardar came back, and it's going to probably wreck this Balta defender with that rear charge, even though it was only 12 men. Maybe it won't. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, we took out the big bunch of Sassanid units there, so that's good. Let's keep our slingers back here and not go on fire at will. Get in here with our Balta defenders, and let's take some of this. Yeah, this Shotalai is going to be the perfect unit to get rid of all the remaining skirmishers. Attack their last mounted archer unit. Blob up on these spears. And this Himyarite Shotalai will just absolutely destroy skirmishers. Yeah, my slingers ought to rout this guy here. Yep, there they go. Hoping these guys don't rout. I want the kills on my Himyarite Shotalai here. They won't get a good charge because these guys are retreating into a forest, but they have extremely high attack, so these are Kurdish archers, by the way, which means that I probably shouldn't get overly confident against a big horde of them in melee. But, I mean, my Shotalai ought to be well equipped for dealing with them. But that slinger over there firing worries me a little bit. And the other archers are firing as well. Why am I not getting kills any faster than that? That's kind of irritating when I have a 45 attack sword cavalry into a very squishy target. Okay, well I just told myself not to underestimate the Kurdish archers, so perhaps I should not underestimate the Kurdish archers, who are sitting here in melee murdering my Shotalai by firing in. They are now starting to waver, fortunately, and we're going to push off these guys who are just sitting back shooting. Yeah, get you some kills there. You guys deserve it. Wow, those Kurdish archers. I thought that these units with the nice little scythe-looking swords there would have murdered these archers, but those Kurdish archers, I definitely would like to have some in my army. Alright, let's end the battle. It's going to be ugly, but successful. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. HeirofCarthage signing off for now. I thought I was signing off, but it says it's still recording. And it won't stop recording, apparently.